Hey there, everybody. Frozen Puck Gaming back with another episode of Eastside Hockey Manager. As you can see, it's actually April right now, so you can see I simmed at least a month. Main reason I did this, I think we have, like 7 games left. Just figured we'd play through those 7 games, and at the end we could just analyze, how the season went, the regular season. As you can see, Sam Reinhart's actually injured right now, so we'll get into the games. The player statistics, the goalie statistics, all that stuff, the league standings, and maybe some possible line combinations we might want to do for the playoffs. If you have any lines that you saw throughout the season you thought performed well, comment that below because I won't be recording this, like the playoff episode, for the first round. Also, we did clinch, obviously. We're probably going to win the President's Trophy. Chances are good about that. We're probably going to win the President's Trophy. So we actually just got Nikita Zadorov. I believe it was just shy of 1.5 million a year, so 1.45 I think was it. 1.45 million for 2 years. So I think that's a pretty team and cap friendly deal. So Allmark's play, it's kind of declined lately, as I said last episode. But that's obviously your stats are going to go down from like a 950 save percentage after the first like 10 or 20 games. I mean, you're playing a lot of time. I'm not mad about that. He's had a very good season. He's still a Vezina candidate, so I'm happy with that. Lazarov has actually picked it up quite a lot this year. And if you look at his scouting report, which I'll show you in a minute, so if you include the goal from this game, he has 42 goals, which is very, very good, obviously, for his second season. The season projection was 45 points. He has 80 if you include this goal from right there. I thought the game was over. Nylander wins it for him in overtime, not a big deal. 80 points, that's great. Patty Kane, as you can see, is back up on top, 4 points. He's probably not going to win goals. I mean, he played less games than all of the guys above him for goals, and just a bit much to ask, 5 goals in the last couple games, but you never know. And it's also possible he could get 100. You never know, though. Either way, we're going to give Johansson a couple starts here. Give Allmark a little bit of a break before the playoffs. You don't want him to play too much, obviously. So Stars and Ducks are in the playoffs over there in the West, so good for them, I guess. But yeah, let me see. We clinched the President's Trophy, so even if we lose the rest of our games, we won it. I think last year we had 125 points, and this year we got 122, so we're on pace to beat that. I think it was 125. Either way, we won the Presidents last year. So that's good. Rolling along here. I actually got a new assistant coach, Michel Terrien, or Michael. I don't really care what his name is. Guess we'll give Allmark the start here. I thought we're not paying him much. It's only a couple of years, so I thought he'd be a good assistant coach for our team. Mestikov and Ennis cash in. Ennis is actually playing second line time because Reinhardt's out, even though I think Ryan can come back in now. Also, this is Trevor Lewis, alright. Forgot to show you, or tell you, Ferentz, like the D guy, the D prospect, ranked first overall in his draft that we picked up like late in the first round. I think he's playing on our second pairing currently. We're going to win this game here. Of course, Brett Sutter, not Brandon. He actually got his first NHL goal. I mean, he's more of a defensive defenseman, so I'm very happy with that. Appreciate that. So, not much going on there. Win that game. So, we'll give Allmark one more start here. Give probably Johansson pretty much all of the rest of the starts. And, yeah. So, 0-0 after the first period here. Hopefully we can keep it up. Still 0-0. Wow. Goalies must be playing a great game. Ennis solves Bobrovsky, I believe, was probably a net there. I don't know, a few call actually, but either way we win, so I'm not going to be too mad. Yeah, great battle by the goalies. Allmark gets another shutout. That's great for him, obviously. So we got a couple games left here, probably 3 or 4. 3 games, so give Johansson, let me see here actually. New Jersey and Florida are actually decent. We'll give Allmark probably. We'll give Allmark the first New Jersey game, and then Johansson can play the last 2 games of the year, just so we don't want really anything to happen here. So we'll give Allmark this game, and Evander Kane. Doesn't look like he's gonna hit 30 goals after he left us. He's playing on a weaker team, in my opinion. I mean, it looks like he's done okay for himself, but of course he comes back and scores on us. Sakach gets one, some fourth line depth chipping in there. Hanifin, as you can see, he's having a good year. It's another assist there. Voracek gets one. 2-1 here after the second period, so hopefully we can hold this lead here in the third. Don't want Evander Kane getting another one. Oh gosh, it probably jinxed us. Grabner gets the empty netter, and we actually win this game 3-1, so very good there. Player of the week, Rick Nash. Rick Nash is actually, we played them off camera. He had 2 goals against us. Since he's went to Vancouver, as you can see, absolutely killed it. He didn't do like amazing with the Rangers, but 20 goals in 23 games, that's absolutely insane for Rick Nash. Big power forward over there getting it done. So we'll give Johansson these starts. We'll look at the statistics after those, and then on the episode off. So I forgot to say, sorry about that jump cut earlier in the last one, I guess. I don't really know what's going on. Screen recorder's still being a little buggy. I mean, it's been working better though, so we're actually getting it done. But it just stops recording sometimes, so I have to pick back up randomly. And you don't really notice it until you look up at the top right corner of the screen, which is actually off camera right now. Either way, we'll give Johansson the start here, as I said. Could give it to Allmark. Or how many, let me see something real quick. How many wins does Allmark have? Alright, he did hit 50 wins, I was going to say. So those are the stats he's going to finish with for the year unless we put him in as a replacement for Johansson. Very good year for Allmark. I mean, it could have been, if he would have kept up his play from the beginning, it would have been even better. But you can't be mad about a .931 save percentage in less than 2 goals against average. That's absolutely insane. So I don't really care if we get lit up here, Martinez actually gets when he hasn't scored much. He's more of the shot blocking type, so I don't expect him to score. Not a big deal if we lose the last 2. Obviously, you don't want to, but if we do, you'll get over it. Mitch Marner actually gets one. He's had a decent year. I'd imagine this is either his second. No, never mind. Doing good over there for Florida. Good young player. Probably not as good as they hoped he'd turn out to be. I'm not really going to mess with this tactics at this point. Whatever happens, happens. If Kane wins the scoring title, he wins it. If not, I'll be a little sad. I mean, we hit 60 wins, so not a big deal. Take a look over there. Nichushkin is absolutely killing it with the goals. Devin Dubnyk out for 4 months. Sucks for San Jose, I guess. Whatever. Arizona has qualified for the playoffs over there in the West again. And last game of the year here. Let's see if we can keep New Jersey from getting 50 wins. If not, I don't really care. But if we can, cool, I guess. Actually, we put Allmark in. I guess Allmark will start this game. I didn't really think about it. I didn't change it before, so sorry about that. I mean, won't hurt Allmark. Guess he'll finish with different stats now, but whatever. Of course, Morin gets one. Morin's actually, if we, they have him on an amazing deal. As you can see, 2.5. He can put up like 40 goals a year. Insane over there. Might be a little bit of trade bait for us in the future. Might have to go after him if we're in need of a cheap player. So that's going to be it. That's the season there. Let's see who we're playing in the first round. Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, jeez. So we never lost to him in regulation. We lost to him in a shootout, I believe, once. It's going to be a battle, though. I mean, here you go. Bobby Ryan, Crosby, and Malkin all on the same line. Jeez, that's like, take a look at their point totals while we're here. I don't get like Crosby. Crosby doesn't seem to score much in this game. Malkin did okay. Still insane first line. All of their lines are pretty good. First line, though, is great. Jeez. All right, so we'll take a look here at the league standings. Never mind, I guess. Overall standings. We'll just go overall. So as you can see, President's Trophy there, first in the regular season. So that's great for us, obviously. Get back over here just so we can do that later. Patty Kane actually does. He wins the scoring title for the second or third year in a row. So, very happy with that. If he wasn't, I mean, he did play 2 games less than like the other guys. That's not like a huge deal. It's not going to make a big difference. But if like McDavid wasn't injured, well, he was only injured 2 games, but we mixed and matched his line mates. Like he could have done a lot better. I mean, if you look last year, where's that? He did even better in less games. I mean, he is getting a little bit older. I think he's 31, so we need to win soon, I guess. Stats, we'll look at the final stats for the year. So here they are, Lazarov and Kane are only guys above points per game. Not a big deal. Voracek, he started off rough, had a good finish. Good year for him. Same with Ben, started off rough like normal, had a good finish. Where's Ben? Ben's down there. McDavid started off rough. I mean, he came back, though, in the end. He did have more last year. Same with all of these guys up here, except for Lazarov. This is a new career high for him. Still a great year. If you look at this, freaking 530, at least 30 goal scorers on our team, 240 goal scorers. That's insane. Fowler, great year. Ristolainen, good year. Hannafin, great year. Ennis, I mean, he was playing third line, so I'm not going to complain. I just realized we never put Reinhart in for the last few games. Reinhart, I don't know what his trade value's at, but if it's high enough, I mean, I'm thinking about trading him, honestly. I mean, I might not have put him in the best situation to succeed, but we could trade him maybe this offseason. I might look into that. Grabner had a good year, bounce back year. Good for him. I forget. We have him signed till next year, so that was good on the third line there. 20 goals. Lawson, good year. That's about it. I'll show you the goaltenders real quick, actually. So Johansson, I mean 9-3-1. That's not bad, but pretty crap year overall. Just telling the truth. Allmark, great year. I mean, it could have been better if he would have kept up that play from the beginning, but I'm not going to worry about it. That was an amazing year for him. Very, very good. And I guess that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.